I have successfully installed my libraries. Now we can run this code. This axis represents the x-axis and this represents the y-axis. Now we can see a curve graph. Here y is equal to x square. It will show a curve graph. If you want to see a sine wave, then we have to write np dot sine x. Now we can see a sine wave. If we want to see a scatter, then we can use this code and see a scatter, not plot, scatter. The output will be a scatter or dotted line. Now we can see the array A. Now we can sort this array in descending order. np dot sort A. The output will be descending order. That is the output. Now we can see a two-dimensional array and we can sort it by depending on its axis. np dot sort p and the axis is equal to on. It will be sorted depending on its column, and if you want to use axis 0, then the matrix will be sort depending on its row. We can see A. Now we can append a element at the end of A. np dot append A and 60 at the last position of A. 60 has been added. You can see P, and if you want to add a extra row, then we can use np dot append P, and we can create a will create a row with all elements 0. So np dot zeros. The number of column will be on, and the number of row will be on, and the number of column will be 5. And axis is equal to 0 because we want to add at the last of the row. So the axis is equal to 0. So an extra row has been added. If we want to store P in Q and concatenate it, np dot concatenate P and Q depending on its axis on, then Q will be added at the last of the column. What is the error? np spelling mistake. Q is not defined. Oh no. Q is equal to P. Okay. If you want to concatenate at the end of row, then we can use axis 0. Okay. We can see A, and we can find the union of A, and we can find the unique value of A. np dot unique of A Here all elements are unique, so it returns the full array. We can expand our dimension of any array. We can expand the dimension of any array by using np.expand dimes of a, and axis is equal on. So the dimension has been expanded. We can see a, and we can apply condition and find any element as np dot where a is greater than 5. It returns the number of index, so 0 1 2 3 4 5. The fifth index is greater than 5. We can replace by using condition np dot where a is greater than 5 and replaced by 12 is a. So greater than 5 is replaced by 12 and other elements is still a or nonsense. We can also see the percentile np dot percentile of a, 80 percentile, so 5.0. Now we'll learn co-reference and coefficient. You can create a variable and store a, and you can also create a variable and store np dot arrange 100 to 106 and np dot coefficient of C and Cl. It will return a ratio, and we can see the heat map by using cbond library. So import cbond as SNS. I will describe it widely in cbond video, but I am showing you the ratio or heat map of NumPy. So SNS dot heat map np dot coreference coefficient of SCE and SAL. It needs some time. Where we are seeing it shows a steel color because it shows a steel color because it has no difference ratio, because all is on is to on and on is to on. We can apply some difference and see the heat map, see the proper heat map. On 05 to 99 minus on. Okay, now we can see a proper heat map. The output is here. If B stores A, and we can apply np dot is in A V, we can see a boolean output. A and B are same, so the all elements are true. It represents B is in A or not. We can see the P array, P matrix, and we can flip P by using np dot flip P array depending on its axis is equal on. Here the first column is converted into the last column, and the last column is converted into the first column. We can also use axis 0, then it will be flipped by using its row. So we can see A is still unchanged, and we can replace uh, any index by using np dot port a 0 and on index by 100 and 200, and we can see a, then on and 2 will be replaced by 100 and 200. We can also delete np dot delete a and 2 index, so 3 will be deleted. Delete, sorry, I have a spelling mistake. Delete, so 3 is removed. We can clip np dot clip a 6 to 12. 6 represents the lower bound. The lower element or less than 6 element, the lower element of 6 will be replaced by 6, and the upper or greater element of 12 will be replaced by 12, and the middle element between 6 and 12 will still unchanged. So the greater element of 12 has replaced by 12, and the less than element of 6 is replaced by 6, and we have no middle element between 6 and 12, so we have not see the sense. So we have reached at the end of this video. I will describe another topic on my next video. And comment your interest on the comment box. Thank you everyone.